All right, so we're prepping for a moves manager interview.
Yeah, getting ready for that.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And we're going to dive deep into the research that you've done
We are.
to make sure that you walk in feeling really confident
Yeah.
and ready to knock their socks off.
Ready to impress.
We've got career guides, sample interview questions, even the RoleCatcher AI angle all ready to go. By the end of this deep dive, you'll not only know how to answer those common questions,
Right.
but understand the why behind them and really stand out from the crowd.
And I think that's really important in this field because it's a field where your organizational skills and your ability to think on your feet really shines.
Okay, I love that.
So let's equip you to really showcase those strengths.
Okay, perfect.
So
A project manager for people's lives. I
Yeah,
love
okay.
that. Let's jump right into those interview questions.
Okay.
A very common one. How did you become interested in the role of move manager?
So this is your chance to really showcase genuine passion for this role. Don't just list off past jobs or, things like that. Really connect your skills and your experiences to what excites you about this specific field.
Okay, so for example, if I thrive in a fast-paced environment and I love problem solving, I could talk about how those things drew me to the challenge of coordinating all the moving parts of a successful relocation.
Exactly. And personalize it. Maybe you've even personally experienced a stressful move and saw the value that a great move manager brings.
Right.
That adds authenticity.
Oh, that's a great point. Okay, let's tackle a question about leadership.
Okay.
What experience do you have in managing a team?
So here you want to think of specific situations, not just titles, like I was the team leader at this place, but really think about did you lead a project at work, volunteer in a leadership role, or even captain a sports team? Think outside of the box.
Oh, yeah.
And what were the challenges you approached and the impact of your actions?
So instead of just saying I was a team leader, I could actually describe a time when I had to resolve a conflict between team members or something.
Exactly. And how did you do it and what was the outcome?
Right. And what was the positive outcome?
Quantifiable results always impress.
Oh, for sure.
So did you improve efficiency by a percentage or receive positive feedback or exceed a goal because of your leadership?
Right. Okay. Now, for a question that tests your ability to handle the unexpected, how do you handle unexpected challenges in a project? Because, let's face it, moving day rarely goes perfectly.
Interviewers want to see that you can stay calm under pressure.
Oh, yeah.
So share a story where you faced a curveball, how you resolved the issue, and what you learned from it. Adaptability is key.
Okay. So, for example, if a shipment was delayed, I'd explain how I communicated the issue to all parties involved, adjusted the schedule, maybe found a solution while keeping everybody informed, minimize the stress.
Exactly. It's about showcasing those problem-solving skills and showing that you don't crumble under pressure. And before we move on, it's worth noting that RoleCatcher's AI can actually analyze the specific job description and suggest tweaks to how you frame your experience, so it really resonates with what they're looking for.
Oh, that's so helpful.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to another one.
Okay.
How would you prioritize tasks and manage your time effectively in a busy work environment?
So time management is absolutely crucial for move managers. So share your systems, whether it's a to-do list or a project management software or a specific method. The key is to show that you have a reliable system.
So if I have a system where I prioritize by urgency and importance, or I block out time for certain tasks on my calendar,
Yes.
I could share those kinds of things.
Exactly. You're demonstrating that you don't just react to chaos. You're proactively managing your workload.
I like that.
Now let's get into a little bit of the financial side.
Okay.
Describe your experience with budget management.
This is where I'd showcase my financial responsibility,
Yes.
if I have any.
Have you tracked expenses, negotiated contracts, found cost-effective solutions? Even if you haven't managed massive budgets, you can still speak to your understanding of financial principles and working within constraints.
Right.
Did you manage a personal budget effectively?
That's a good point.
Things like that.
Okay, now communication is key in this role. So how about this question? How do you ensure that all stakeholders are kept informed throughout a project?
Okay, so this is about demonstrating that you understand the importance of clear and consistent communication. Highlight how you tailor communication to different audiences, from the clients to the moving crews to the vendors.
So I could explain how I create a communication plan at the start of each project, outlining who needs what information, how often, and through which channels.
Exactly. It shows you're proactive and organized in your communication approach. And a potential follow-up question to that might be, tell me about a time a communication breakdown occurred and how you handled it.
Oh, interesting.
So be ready for that.
Okay, so I'd need an example ready of how I identified the breakdown, took steps to rectify it, and what I learned to prevent it from happening again.
Exactly. Preparation is key, and RoleCatcher can even simulate these follow-up questions with its AI,
Wow.
getting you comfortable with thinking on your feet.
That's amazing. Yeah. All right, let's move on to teamwork.
Okay.
How do you ensure that all team members are working together effectively? This really digs into leadership style.
Leadership is not about barking orders. It's about fostering collaboration, motivating, and celebrating successes.
Okay.
So share examples of how you've built strong team dynamics, encouraged open communication, and created a positive work environment.
So if I've organized team building activities or used peer-to-peer recognition, fostered open feedback, I would mention those things.
Absolutely. And a potential follow-up to that question might be, describe a time you had to deal with a difficult team member and how you handled the situation.
Interesting. So I'd need to think about a specific instance where I addressed a team member's behavior, maybe how I approached the conversation, and ideally the positive outcome.
Right. Having those concrete examples ready will make you much more confident in the interview. Now, the next question is all about staying current.
Okay.
How do you stay up to date with industry trends and best practices? So as we know, the moving industry is constantly changing.
It is.
Show that you're a lifelong learner. Talk about professional development activities, publications, you read conferences or online communities that you're part of.
So I could mention being a member of professional associations,
Yes.
subscribing to industry newsletters or podcasts, or even taking some online courses.
Yes, it demonstrates your commitment to continuous learning. And they might even ask you a follow-up question like, what's a recent industry trend that you're excited about and why?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should think about current trends and be able to articulate why I find them interesting and relevant to the Move Manager role.
Exactly. Showing that proactive interest can really set you apart.
Right. Now, for our last question, before we move on, let's talk technology. What is your experience with project management software?
Okay.
This is crucial.
Technology is transforming this industry. So be specific about the software you've used, the features, and how it helps you to improve efficiency.
So if I've used AsanaTrelloMonday.com, I would mention that
Yes.
and explain how I used different features like task management, scheduling, communication reporting to stay organized.
Right. And a potential follow-up to that question could be, tell me about a time you used technology to solve a problem or improve a process in a project.
Okay.
So have an example ready.
So I need an example ready where I use some software to streamline something or overcome a challenge, improve communication, and highlight the positive impact it had.
Exactly. And don't forget, RoleCatcher can help to tailor your responses based on specific job descriptions.
Oh, wow.
Ensuring that your answers resonate with what that particular employer is looking for. It's like having a customized interview prep guide at your fingertips.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Before we dive into career paths, any closing thoughts on these interview questions?
Yeah, I would say that, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. So
Right.
RoleCatcher's AI can actually analyze your interview practice sessions and give you feedback on your pacing, your tone, even those pesky filler words.
That's a good one.
It's like having a virtual coach in your pocket.
That's a game changer. Okay, so it feels like we've already covered so much, but really nailing those concrete examples for those common questions is key.
Absolutely. And it's not just what you say, but how you say it. RoleCatcher's AI can actually analyze your interview practice sessions and give you feedback on your pacing tone.
Oh, wow.
Even filler words. It's like having a virtual coach
right
in your pocket.
That's a game changer.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about long-term career goals.
Yeah.
What are some typical career stages for Move managers?
So you might start as a move coordinator,
Okay.
assisting with various aspects of the moving process. It's where you really build a foundation and soak up knowledge,
Okay.
almost like an apprenticeship.
So think of it as building essential skills like communication, organization, problem solving
Yes,
through hands-on experience.
exactly. Then as you gain expertise, you might progress to a move planner. Here, the focus shifts to planning and organizing the intricate details of a move,
Right.
collaborating with clients to tailor the experience.
So you're moving from assisting to taking more ownership, creating those detailed plans, managing timelines and budgets, making sure everything runs smoothly.
Right. And then comes the exciting step, becoming a move manager.
Oh.
You're in charge, leading teams, driving efficiency, ensuring client satisfaction. It's a lot of responsibility,
Yeah.
but incredibly rewarding.
It sounds like you're conducting an orchestra, making sure every instrument plays in harmony for that beautiful moving symphony.
I like that analogy. And finally, you might reach the level of senior move manager.
Okay.
Here, you're the big picture strategist, business growth, industry relationships, mentoring other managers.
So you've gone from coordinating details
Yes.
to shaping the company's future.
Yeah.
And throughout each stage, the skills and responsibilities evolve, right?
Absolutely. You'll need to demonstrate increasing levels of leadership, problem-solving communication, and strategic thinking. It's a continuous journey.
And that's where understanding these career stages helps in your interview. You can articulate your aspirations and show a growth mindset.
Exactly. If they ask about your long-term goals, connect those aspirations to their company growth.
Right.
So you could say something like, I'm eager to start as a move coordinator, learn from experienced professionals, and work my way up to a management position where I can contribute to the company's expansion.
Oh, that's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Now, before we get back to RoleCatcher, what are some of the key skills for success as a move manager?
Okay.
Time management seems huge.
Absolutely. You're juggling multiple clients' deadlines
Right.
and those inevitable unexpected challenges. So strong time management is non-negotiable.
Right.
But equally crucial are your communication skills.
Okay.
You're the central hub, keeping everyone informed and on the same page.
So it's not just being a good talker. It's being a good listener, communicating clearly,
Yeah,
building rapport with all sorts of people.
exactly. And then there's problem solving. You need to think quickly, stay calm under pressure, and find those creative solutions. You're a logistical firefighter.
I love that. And of course, attention to detail.
Yes.
Moving has so many moving parts, pun intended, that you need to keep track of everything.
A keen eye for detail and organization are must-haves. Now, let's circle back to RoleCatcher and how its AI can optimize your entire job search.
Okay.
We've touched on the CV resume builder,
Yep.
so walk us through that a little bit more.
Okay, so it's like having a personal career assistant.
Exactly. You upload your resume, and the AI analyzes it against specific job descriptions, highlighting areas for improvement.
Oh, wow.
For example, if a job emphasizes teamwork,
Okay.
it'll suggest how to showcase those skills more prominently.
So you're not using a generic resume for every job.
Right.
You're actually tailoring it to the specific job, increasing your chances of getting noticed.
Precisely. It goes beyond just keywords, too.
Oh, wow.
The AI analyzes the tone and the style, ensuring it aligns with the company's culture. It can even identify skills gaps and suggest relevant courses or training programs to boost your competitiveness.
It's like having a career coach and a resume writer in one.
Yes. And let's not forget the interview practice and feedback feature.
Okay.
This is where you really hone those interview skills.
Right.
So you can choose from common interview questions, practice your answers, and the AI will provide personalized feedback.
So it's like a mock interview, but with AI, that can actually pick up on nuances in your delivery.
Exactly.
It can point out filler words, or if I'm giving really vague answers or not selling myself effectively.
Yes. It can even analyze your body language
Wow.
to help you project confidence.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not just what you say, but how you say it.
Right. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So by practicing with this AI, I can identify those areas for improvement and then go into that real interview feeling much more prepared.
Exactly. And the best part is this is all accessible with a free RoleCatcher account.
Wow.
You have the power of AI at your fingertips.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, before we wrap up, I want to touch on the technological transformation that's happening in the moving industry.
Okay.
What innovations are shaping the future of this field?
Well, we're seeing a rise in online moving platforms that allow clients to get instant quotes, book services, and track shipments in real time. It's all about convenience and transparency for the client.
So it's similar to ride-sharing apps or online travel agencies,
It's
technology streamlining and simplifying the user experience.
Yes. We're also seeing increased use of virtual surveys.
Oh,
So instead of an in-person visit, move managers can use video calls or 3D scanning
wow.
to create accurate inventories.
That's amazing.
Saves time, reduces the need for in-person interactions, which is especially relevant today.
Right. And on the logistical side, are companies using more like GPS tracking
Yes,
and route optimization software to improve efficiency?
absolutely. GPS tracking, route optimization software to improve efficiency, reduce fuel costs. Some are even experimenting with autonomous vehicles for local moves.
The future of moving is looking high-tech.
It is.
That's so exciting. It feels like we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive. You're ready to tackle those interview questions, you understand the career path ahead, and you're aware of the technological innovations shaping the industry. What does all of this mean for you as you head into that interview?
Yeah.
I feel like I've gone from nervous to actually kind of excited at this interview.
Yeah.
Knowing what to expect and having those examples ready
Absolutely.
really makes a difference.
Yeah, it does.
Remember, you're not just prepping for an interview, you're prepping for a really fulfilling career.
Okay.
It's about finding a role that aligns with your passions and using your skills to make a real difference in people's lives.
And like we've discussed, the moving industry offers so much more than just packing boxes. You're helping people navigate a major life transition, ensuring their belongings are handled with care, making it as smooth and stress-free as possible.
Exactly. It's about recognizing that human element of relocation building trust with clients.
Yeah.
You're not just moving furniture, you're moving memories.
Oh, it's beautifully said. Okay, so we've covered the role itself, tackled those common interview questions, explored the career stages, and even the tech shaping the industry. What's the biggest takeaway for our listener heading into that interview?
I would say go beyond memorized answers. Showcase genuine passion, your understanding of the challenges, and your commitment to exceptional service.
Okay.
Remember those specific examples from your past?
Right.
Where you demonstrated leadership, problem-solving, quick thinking? Yeah. Those stories are key.
Absolutely. If they ask about handling challenges, share a specific time a move went sideways, how you navigated it. Paint a vivid picture for them, highlighting your calm and creative solutions.
And when discussing career goals, connect your aspirations to the company's growth.
Yes.
Show you've done your research and you're genuinely interested in contributing to their success.
And this is where RoleCatcher can be a game changer. Use the CV resume builder to tailor your resume.
Right.
Take advantage of that interview practice and feedback to fine-tune those answers and boost your confidence.
Yeah.
You've got powerful AI tools at your disposal.
It's like having a whole support team in your pocket.
Yeah.
Any last words of wisdom before we wrap up?
Yes, as technology revolutionizes this industry, how do you envision shaping its future?
Oh.
What innovative solutions would you bring to enhance efficiency, sustainability, and customer satisfaction?
That's such a great question to consider. As you embark on this career path, remember, stay curious, embrace those challenges, and never stop learning. The world of moving is dynamic, and you have the potential to make a real impact. Best of luck with your interview.
You got this.
That's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of move managers.